Hello, collective, and welcome in for a divine feminine read. We're going to start with the Oracle Within. I wanted to choose a page preemptively just to get confirmation of whether or not I should do this reading, because I just did a very karmic one, and I chose 199, Lovers. So that breaks down to a 2. There could be twin flames at play, soul contracts. I also heard the word regal before we began. So Lovers says, love is the most powerful force in the universe. Neither time, birth, death, nor rebirth can ever separate those who have formed deep mental, spiritual, or physical bonds. Once the soul's affinity has been established, those who know true love will always be one. Physical separation and parting for more than a short period of time, as we know, is impossible. Mental separation is unknown on a subconscious level. Communication will always continue, although it may not be consciously perceived. So there could be some telepathy occurring between you and somebody else. Whether that's desired or undesired, that's up to you. Lovers from the past will reincarnate within the same time frame again and again. Although they will not remember their past lives, when they meet in their next life, they will be strongly attracted to each other. And their love will be renewed in each new incantation is kind of where I was going with that. Hopefully not. Hopefully there are no incantations in regards to lovers. In each new incarnation, the love will deepen. Hopefully, it will grow more unselfish until, after many lives, love is perfected. People with whom you have a deep bond in this life have been close to you in previous lifetime. You may have been lovers, friends, or relative in another time and another place. Meditate upon how the positive force of love relates to your question. If your question relates to another person, meditate upon the potential of a shared reincarnational lineage. It's late, as you can tell. Pardon me for stumbling over words. So there's a connection at play. As I said, this is a divine feminine reading, but this could be for divine masculines as well. Hopefully not karmics. Fingers crossed. With love, light, and gratitude, I call upon our ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, guardians, galactics, and guides, the highest white light and frequency of love, in order to channel messages clearly and concisely for the highest good of my divine feminine collective at this time. I'm also going to lovingly and adoringly call upon Saint Germain of the Violet Flame to assist me in all worthy hearts of the immediate and effortless transmutation of all lower level energies, entities, and others seeking to influence us or Gaia at this time. Thank you for blessings, thank you for protection, thank you for guidance, and thank you for connection. I'm also going to assert immediate energetic sovereignty over myself as well as the collective, blind and block all who seek to infiltrate, spy, impact our divine energies. Okay. We've got, both of these are kind of on the fence, all right? We've got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. This could be in regards to strengthening a connection, but it could also be in regards to separating, okay? Evidently, there is a heavy cycle that my divine feminines are going through. Something is requiring a commitment to self, a trust in oneself, and something about like seeing through illusions, as well as understanding the intricacies of the tapestry of life. That could be in the grand scheme, like metaphor of existence way, or it could be in your individual story, okay? You could also feel as if you're bonded to somebody. That could be legally. That could be, pardon me, that could be figurative. This could be positive or it could be negative. Really, I'm not too sure about where this is going. However, I do see envy in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps a healing, quite possibly. I see the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's boding well, to be honest. All right. Let me just get this deck shuffled up for my divine feminines. And then we will dive in. I just saw the Ace of Swords. So again, and here she is. It's looking positive. Hierophant in reverse, however. 50-50. If you feel like leaving a comment of what you suspect the outcome of this read to be, positive or negative, please do so. Though I suppose the title might give it away. Okay. They want me to get you to take some deep breaths with me. So I'm gonna ring my sound bowl. Just do some deep breaths, release your tension in your shoulders and all that, okay? I feel as if my divine feminines could obviously benefit from a bit of sound healing, sound therapy. I think there's some stuff going on in your heart chakra, which would very much make sense if you're dealing with a lover or a romantic situation, and a heartache, heartbreak, quite possibly, okay? Maybe this is the release of that heartache or heartbreak. Maybe it is trusting a partner after something has occurred. Or maybe it's just learning to repair your heart and understanding that maybe, as the Oracle had mentioned, even if there have been wrongs done in this life and separation that has come between you and another, you might have the chance in the next life. It makes me think of the song Another Lifetime by Now. And I'm hearing some ringing. Got the star at the bottom of the deck, and then the 3 of Wands. So you've got 2 3s. 3 3. It could be a life path 3. You could be dealing with the Ascended Masters. Somebody's waiting for healing. I think, Divine Feminine, you are most likely in a place of recovery, recalibration, and reintegration after possibly dealing with somebody who is in a Knight of Cups sort of energy, a player, a charmer, a smooth talker, somebody who is, as was channeled in another reading a while back, the life of the party until they're the nightmare of the party. Something about this lover's connection of yours has shattered your dreams, possibly shattered a family, and has left you in a place of feeling a bit stuck, possibly stagnant. And Spirit is suggesting that you utilize both discipline and trust of yourself, the appropriate professionals, as well as the divine, in order to recover from this experience that has put you in a very wounded position. I think that's the Tower. Yeah, it was the Tower. So it could be a family that fell apart, a house, a business, or even if this was just between you and a single person, it could feel as if suddenly like everything came down around you. And it's very interesting that there's 3 buildings here and then those 3 wands. So I'm seeing this kind of as another 3, to be honest, so 3 3 3. That could be a nod to the fact that the people that you've allowed in your life, whether it be platonic or romantic, have perhaps been not the best suited to your healing or your progress as a soul. Maybe you have, I was going to say denied your intuition. We've got Judgment here in reverse, and then the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you've perhaps experienced a willful blindness to what's gone on in your life, how people have treated you, the intentions that drove their actions. And Spirit is really encouraging you to take some time right now to have an honest reflection. There's the regular mirror, and then there's the like funhouse mirror is how I'm seeing this. You need to get grounded. You need to tap back into your intuition in order to see things clearly and possibly call judgment on somebody. Possibly this Knight of Cups, who you experience heartbreak from with at the hand of. You're showing up as a divine feminine who is intuitive, even if she's not listening to her intuition or has not in the past. And this person keeps on showing up as a Knight of Cups. Regardless of gender, this is somebody who is not up to the divine standards for you. They say you deserve better, the sun and the moon. Wow, this could definitely be somebody that you had a family with. It could have also been somebody who wanted to start a family with you. Or if you're a feminine, like a female, a woman, this person could have tried to get you pregnant in order to have access to you and control over your energy. So with 5 cards, we've got 3 majors. This is evidently quite a big cycle for you, collective, and perhaps this is one that you've been experiencing from past lives. And maybe this individual is someone that's been following you around, and the divine has been like, get it together. Get it together. Are you going to do it right in this lifetime? How about now? Maybe in 5 lifetimes? It seems like this person... Okay. For some of you, take this as it resonates. If this is a twin flame or somebody that you had a serious soul contract with, I think a lot of you are getting a brand new person. Because yes, there might have been a very strong soul link, a soul tether, a soul thread between you. However, I'm seeing this person show up as, again, quite a bit beneath you in terms of their energy, in terms of their morals, perhaps. They're showing up as a player, somebody who doesn't see the value in the divine feminine, quite possibly. And because of their inability to learn their lessons, you could be getting a brand new soul contract with somebody who might have been a bit further out in your soul family collective from previous lives. Like, it could be like a swap is what I'm feeling. Like, maybe the 3s, there was you, there was the person that you were most likely watching this reading in reference to or thinking of as I'm speaking, and then there was somebody else. There was a 3rd, more mysterious thing or more mysterious person who was on the periphery, but not quite as close. And I think Spirit is going to be swapping these individuals and giving you somebody who is also a kindred spirit. Those 2 wands, they're going to be exchanged because this divine feminine, this Queen of Pentacles, this possibly Earth sign, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, has become ungrounded, has had her foundation come down upon her. And I'm saying her, but it's gender neutral, as we should all know by now. That heart, that light, has been taken advantage of, has been juggled, has been disrespected, is what I heard. A give and take, an equal give and take. There's the path forward, the path back. There is the opportunity to collaborate with somebody genuinely who sees your value, or there's a path to the wrongs that have been historically committed against you, whether that be just a consistent inability to get on the same page as somebody, or something of much grander scale. It's very individual for all of you, but what I'm seeing is, regardless of the level of transgression, Spirit is offering you an opportunity to choose a new path. And what it is they're offering it to you. They're presenting you these two offers. You are here. Here are your two choices. Which one would you like? And I'm hearing some ringing. So for a lot of you, you could be in a position where you might have both of these individuals wanting to work with you, wanting to collaborate, wanting to maintain that soul contact, that deep love. But I think the problem is that maybe only one of these people are capable of actually meeting you at that depth that you operate at. People can only meet you as deep as they've met themselves. I think somebody who is most likely your soulmate or partner from the past has repeatedly tried to insist that they are capable and willing and able to give you what you need, show up for you. But time and time again, their immaturity, their instability, and their insecurities have come through, and you've seen this person act like a child. This is just how they gave it to me. Like, you've seen this person throw tantrums. You've seen this person lie about petty, insignificant things, like what they ate for breakfast for no reason. Or you've seen them like spying on you or other people, or threatening people, or having public meltdowns, or things like this. Like, it's just very immature energy. And this immature energy collective kind of took you from a place of being very grounded and like pre-empress to extreme ungrounding and a feeling of lethargy and disinterest for life. And Spirit is saying, well, who do you want to collaborate with? Because unconditional love says that they cannot make you choose, and free will says that this is entirely your decision. And yes, maybe both of these people do want to collaborate with you and would like to sample your cup of love and your divine nectar. But I wanted to say, who do you deserve? But what they wanted me to say is, who deserves you? Do you want somebody who has disempowered you and halted your growth, your movement forward, who has possibly sabotaged opportunities for you in this life, as well as ones from the past? Do you want somebody who exerts control over you and is domineering and maybe wants to say like when you can go places, with who you can go places? Somebody has demonstrated extreme insecurity, power hungry, petty sort of behavior that has really tainted your emotional waters as well as financial or creative prospects for you. And this person still wants that Four of Wands. They still want to be with you. They still see you as the one that's going to give to them. They don't necessarily see themselves as someone who can give equally to you, even if they try and convince themselves of that. I'm hearing some ringing. It kind of feels like you were dealing with an energy vampire. But because what you had was so stable due to your energy, due to your growth, your health, your divinity, quite possibly, they are coming back to you in kind of like a sense of desperation, because something about their world has most likely crumbled, or they feel dependent on you in some sort of way, and you've walked away, or they've walked away and now they want to come back. One way or the other, there's been some sort of separation that occurred here. And Spirit is asking you to have the discipline as well as the trust to hold out for what you deserve, as well as somebody who deserves you. Because if you've been dealing with an individual in the past who has ungrounded you, who has possibly abused you, who has possibly been a player, deceptive, argumentative, just low vibrational, that is not someone who deserves you. You are a divine being. You are the sun. You are the sun. You are so bright and you are so ethereal. And this person sees your worth. Maybe now, maybe they always have and they didn't appreciate it before. But it's because they see your worth that they want to be associated with you. It's not because they love you. It's because they want to be seen with you. They want to be associated with you. Maybe you're somebody who's in the spotlight or has a wide social circle or who is on a path to greatness. And I think this individual from your past sees that and they want to be associated with you. They don't want to fight. They don't want to be seen as the one who caused harm. They don't want to be seen as an aggressor, as someone who's not on your team. They want the perception of an equal give and take, but that is only for where they see you going in life. It's not because they love you. They're emotionally immature. They're possibly emotionally stunted. Their idea of a 10 of Pentacles is very different from yours. And I think you know that by now. Both these women on these cards look very similar. Different colored hair, but very similar. You are somebody who has a beautiful innocence to you, but also a great strength. And this person is like, yeah, that person would make a great wife or husband simply because of how other people would perceive this dynamic or what it would equate to in terms of possible like financial abundance for them in a long run. That is why they are being seen as emotionally immature, because this isn't about you as a sovereign, respectable, divine partner. This is about what they can gain from their association to you. And Spirit is letting you know that perhaps this individual is on their way in, or will be soon, or has in the past, trying to extend an olive branch. 8 of Wands in reverse. They could have already tried this and got shut down. And if so, I think that's probably the best case scenario, collective. If they haven't done this yet, Spirit is saying, cut it off. Free will is, of course, still at play. You are more than welcome to do whatever you please. But you just need to ask yourself what you deserve, right? As a Queen of Wands, as somebody who's strong, in their power, very sexy, very creative, getting lots of fire sign energy. Regardless of your actual sign, this is somebody who is very desirable and they see you as desirable. And I'm hearing some ringing. So this is why they want you in their life. But Spirit's saying, dead it. For your own well-being, you know what you should do. What else do we need to know? The World in reverse. If you do not say no to that offer, that communication, that deceptive message of sweet nothings, I just get the feeling of somebody like sending you like a heartfelt message, or even putting it online perhaps, and I'm hearing some ringing, so maybe that's the case for some of you, or sending like a handwritten letter to you of like confession of their undying love for you, of being the, oh, we're soulmates, we're twin flames. Maybe this person's learned a bit of spiritual jargon and they want to vomit that back at you in hopes of keeping you on a cycle that is not for your highest good. Maybe you have a family. I see this as like the nuclear family. Like every time I see the world in this deck, that's what I see. Maybe you have that pre-established family. Maybe you have investments. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have pets. Just because you have a tie to this individual, be it things in this earthly realm or those soul ties that were mentioned in the book, that doesn't mean that you need to accept this person. What you deserve is a magician, is a high priest, is a hierophant. We're not even talking about kings or queens. You're showing up as the high priestess and the sun. This person is showing up as a page. This is a child, a toddler, to a god, goddess. There he is again, okay? At most, maybe a teen. This is somebody who's flighty, who's immature, who will say what they want, say what they need to get what they want. That's all it's about. And they'll leave you with those 10 swords in your back. They've done it before and they'll do it again. And each time it's going to get worse. And I'm so sorry to mention this, but for some of you, there could have been domestic violence, physical violence involved in this circumstance. And Spirit, oh, I'm getting some chills. Spirit wants you to know it doesn't get better, okay? It gets worse. And if, for example, this is your story and this person has maybe started throwing things, breaking things, the next step is they'll be throwing things at you. And then from there, it will be pushing you. And then from there, it will be slapping you, smacking you, destroying your belongings. And it keeps on going until you are left with those 10 swords in your back, until your light is extinguished by this person who never deserved you. Okay? We're gonna go in with the Rose Oracle. I'm gonna message for my Divine Feminines, okay? If you are somebody who has been dealing with domestic violence, please, 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 please believe in the possibility of a new beginning. That trust and that discipline to cut somebody off. If you need to do it cold turkey, do that. Block, delete, move if you need to. Do whatever is necessary. These people do not stop. They will stop when you are on the ground. Okay? Don't wait for the hope of somebody getting better while you are incurring more and more wounds, damage, emotional, physical, sexual. You have a Page of Pentacles coming for you. You have a Six of Cups upright. As I mentioned, there is a third player, not a player, but like player 1, player 2, player 3, that is going to be presented to you in time. But if this is your story, then regardless of whether or not there's been domestic violence involved, you have some healing to do. You need to get reacquainted with your intuition, with your sense of right and wrong, because I think that somebody has done a very good job at skewing your perception of right and wrong. This Temple of the Rose card keeps on coming out. I've had it 3 times today alone. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to hold it up just in case there are activations here for some of you. We had two cards come out. The Anointed, Answer the Call, Leadership, Empowerment, Soul Gifts. Wow, that's a very long siren. And I think that's how Spirit feels. That phone's been ringing. You've known that what these people have put you through has not been just, has not been fair, has not been what you deserve. but it's up to you to answer that call, to call people if you need to make arrangements, to remove yourself from the situation that caused you a great deal of instability, okay? Trust the seasons, embracing change, life cycles, transition, and growth. Trust, 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 trust. You are anointed. You are special. You will receive somebody who sees that and respects that. The thing is, if you, the Sun, come to somebody who is a Knight of Cups in reverse, they will simply never see your genuine value. What they see is how you can shine your light on them. They don't love nature because it keeps the world. They don't love, I'm trying to figure out the appropriate way to say this. They don't love the sun because it is life-giving. They love it because it makes their selfies look good. Okay? Metaphorically, it is about what you can do for this person. It is not about the beauty that exists within your soul. You are anointed, you are chosen, you are special. If you partner with people like this, they will see your value on that surface level. And even that will trigger them and will make them insecure because they understand they are below you. They understand they do not deserve you. And because of that, they fall deeper and deeper into insecurity. They fall even further into their player ways, and they do everything they possibly can to disempower you because they feel that is the only way that they will maintain a position in your life. They cannot or will not elevate to meet you, so their only option is to grab you and pull you down from your place in the heavens, your place in the sky, to the depths of hell. You are special, and Spirit wants you to act like it. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. Again, you will receive the sort of love that you deserve when you learn who to say no to. Okay? Please see your value because Spirit thinks of you as absolutely magnificent. I love you, my divine feminines. Have yourself an amazing evening, and please trust, okay? See you in the next one.